from Dystopia, episode 64. Out and walking. Another hot and humid day. I'm just kind of exploring this area. This is around that old brown steel bridge I took the panos of before. I did some more today, so I'll get those posted up here with this, or in this video. That's it. I'm gonna go do some walking. I got a twig on my shoulder. Can't get it in the camera. Bye guys, we'll see you in a bit. Alright, just taking a walk in the woods here, testing the camera with just the lapel mic. Trails are a little slick today, but not too bad, mostly from all the rain. It's enough to make me a little unsteady on my feet here, because every time I set my foot down, it slides. I just got 3 times my step goal for today. Was only going to do 5,000, but I'm up to 15,000. Also, the gimbal, this is just for my notes, the gimbal is locked in, is not locked, it is in follow mode. Turned out to be nice, but I am going to okay, so now I'm going to change the gimbal to tilt lock. Went beyond the axis there. So in tilt lock, it functions more like a conventional camera, but still gives us, wow, is that a lot of mud? Still gives us some stabilization. Well, it gives us a fair bit, because I'm rolling the camera left and right. It's still giving us pretty good stabilization, but not enough to make you all wonky in your viewpoint. Sorry, I'm trying to tuck in the microphone here. The Rode cable came loose because the Rode is not plugged in. Trying to do some light play here too as well. I probably should have gone with the 16, the ND16 filter instead of the 8, but I was not anticipating the sun coming out. A lot of mud here. Sadly, you cannot hear that, or you might be able to. For those of you following along as far as wildflowers, still no sign of white trillium here. I think pretty much everything else is up, to include the jack in the pulpit. Mayapples are blooming. The red trilliums are up. The bluebells are just about gone now. But yeah, we're still waiting on the white trillium. Yikes. And insert my ever constant mountain biker complaint. If you guys are new to the channel, I like mountain bikers, but I think they do more harm than good in the woods. They completely forgot about their part of stewardship. And I'll stop right there and get off my high horse. Because I know somebody's gonna complain. Wow, this is like... It's a good thing I'm wearing my Sims wading shoes. So at least if they get wet, it's no big deal. Turn you guys a little bit nicer shot of the creek. Using a new layout on the camera rig. I'll try and get some shots of it on the bench later on. Sorry, I'm having to keep an eye on my steps here so that I don't trip and fall or slide down the bank into the water. And I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes. Do we want to go that way, or that way? I'm going to vote for this way because there's too many mosquitoes. Oh, I just jumped a deer on the other side of this hedge. I want to go through this one and then right. If I recall correctly, that trail stays drier. Oh, it is so sweet in here. The smell is almost like strawberries. I guess, yeah, it is. It's a pungent strawberry. Saw my first snake today. A bull snake. By the time I got the camera started up, he slithered off into the woods. It is the one bad part with this camera. I stopped and thought about myself while I was shooting just then and decided to stop the video and start it again to avoid a massive file to edit down. I keep forgetting to shoot in scenes and thinking ahead in scenes. But anyways, when you start up the camera, it does a gimbal self-check. So it makes 1, 2, 3, 4 turns, I believe it is, on auto start to check the gimbal. And by the time that got started up, he had already left. Another little animal trail there. All right, I'll see you guys back in the car. Temperature is 83 degrees. It's muggy as hell. But yeah, good day. I already got my walk in, already got a bunch of photos and some video. Strolling through the woods, experimenting with the different gimbal modes while I was walking. I do have the lapel mic on again today, so I did notice that it picks up a little bit more, just more noise up here, so I'm not too keen on that just yet, but we'll figure it out. Took you guys over to the old steel bridge that I shot a couple weeks back. Jim in particular, it's the one where I did the 9x9s that you, or 3x3s that you liked, the 9-shot pano. Got a couple panos on the bridge looking upriver on the DuPage. Found some wildflowers again. But yeah, my walk is done. I've got, I was set for 5,000 steps. I'm at 15. So 3 times goal. Yeah! The scary part of that is it's going back up to 10,000 pretty soon. 10,000 minimum steps. So I'll be out and about getting a lot more video, but that's okay. I'm taking advantage of this time to, like I said, to work on this camera rig. I'll take some shots on the bench later and show you my rough idea now. I've kind of changed up my thought pattern as to how I want it arranged. Now I have to find a cheese block, a photographer or videographer's cheese block. It's just a plate of aluminum with 1/4 inch and 3/8 inch holes tapped in it. But I need one that has 1/4 inch on the perimeter, 1/4 inch on the top. Very as thin as possible, so to keep it light. But, all right, let me get back on the road, and we'll see you guys back on the bench.